Welcome all to the Greatest Mixtape Podcast. Thanks so much for checking us out. My name is Eric.
And my name is Mac.
Mac, we are coming out of the Thanksgiving holiday season. We are firmly now full bore headed towards Christmas.
We are. It's inescapable.
It is. And it's that time of year where you're just inundated with holiday songs, man. And it'd be really easy for us to do an episode on holiday songs.
Yes.
But I have 2 words for that.
What?
Fuck that, dude. I don't. That was 3 words. I guess. Fuck that, dude. I don't want to do that.
We've done it twice already.
We have, and it was a great time. But this year just hits a little different, man. I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, I'm ready to move on to some other stuff.
We took a little break. I went up to the Northeast to visit my parents for Thanksgiving and was able to check out an amazing show while I was there. A good friend of mine, Lisa, had hooked us up with tickets for something that I didn't even know existed. And it was called the Betancourt Family Turkey Jam. For those of you not familiar, it's Nuno Betancourt, the amazing, ridiculously talented guitar player from the band Extreme. He's also Rihanna's guitar player.
Yep.
Done a ton of studio work for so many different artists. Just a phenom. He's just amazing. Turns out he comes from a long line of extremely talented musicians. His whole family plays instruments, sings, does everything. So every year around Thanksgiving, right, the Saturday after Thanksgiving, they do the Betancourt Family Turkey Jam, and it's just a jam session. It's just they do cover songs. The whole family gets up and plays. Again, they just rotate in and out. This one's on guitar, next song he's on keys, or she's singing, or she's playing bass. It's just so much fun, dude. Just an amazing experience. I've been a big fan of Extreme and of Nuno's for years, but to see him in a Portuguese hall,
and that's up in Massachusetts, where he's from, right?
Hudson, Massachusetts, suburb of Boston. It's actually a little north of Worcester, and it's where he's from. His family's very well known there. He's got a huge family. He has 9 siblings, so he's the youngest of 10, and everybody plays instruments and sings, and it was just. Dude, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
So just a shout out to the whole Betancourt family. Do the deep dive. Go on YouTube. Look up the Betancourt Family Turkey Jam. So much fun. Amazing
dude, you
stuff.
were texting me and sending me, pictures and videos from when you were there, and I'm just, oh man. God damn, I wish I was there right now.
Oh, it was so great. And then, dude, oh my God, I forgot to mention, he always has a special guest every year. Mm-hmm. And this year they actually did 2 shows. Historically, they've done the Saturday after Thanksgiving. This year, due to popular demand, they added a show. So they did a Wednesday night. They did a Wednesday the night before Thanksgiving. And then they did the Saturday after. I attended the Saturday show. So on Wednesday, apparently Sully Erna from Godsmack came out. Yep. Yeah. And then who came out on Saturday?
This is fantastic.
I know you know.
You go for it.
It's so good. Dude, Michael Sweet, the singer from Stryper, came out on stage, dude. And I posted on Instagram and I actually said, teenage me was losing his shit. Mm-hmm. Are you kidding me? I'm watching Nuno Betancourt, one of my favorite guitar players from a band that I absolutely loved growing up. And then I was a big Stryper fan back in the day, dude. I didn't care that they were a Jesus-y band. I don't care. Musically, they were just so amazing. I loved them. Yes, I was also into Slayer and bands like that too, but I'm like, I don't care. These guys are great. Michael Sweet came out and sang Shout It Out Loud as a tribute to Ace Frehley. So again, man, just mind blown, dude.
Dude,
it was
that's so
good.
Cool.
Yeah, it was amazing. And I'll tell you something, man, Michael Sweet, clean living, whatever it is, going to church, eating your vitamins. This dude sounds amazing, dude. Yeah. Like, still killing it at 60 something years old. I don't know, but just sounds every bit as good as he did in like 1985. Like, just
dude,
killing it,
dude.
So it was a great time. But while we were on this little trek up to the Northeast, I learned a new word that I didn't know existed. I knew of the phenomena, if you will, but I didn't know that it had a name.
Yep.
And that word is mondegreen.
Explain that to us, Eric.
What a mondegreen is, everybody's familiar, even if you don't know it. It's when you hear most often a song lyric and you think they're saying one thing. So for maybe your whole life, you've been singing that particular lyric a certain way. And it turns out at some point in your life, you find out, wait, that's not what they're saying? And it actually has a name, and it's called a mondegreen. And I'll give you a little history on the word, and we can get into some examples in a minute. But a mondegreen, it's basically, like I said, a mishearing or a misinterpretation of a phrase in a way that it actually gives it new meaning. They're mostly created by a person listening to a poem or a song, and being unable to hear a lyric clearly, they substitute words that they think the artist is saying. Okay. So the American writer, Sylvia Wright, she's the one that coined the term mondegreen in 1954. When she was a kid, her mother used to read her this Scottish ballad. It was the Bonnie Earl O'Mara, if I'm saying that correctly. And there's a lyric that goes like this: "Ye highlands and ye lowlands, oh, where ha ye been? They ha slain Earl O'Mara and laid him on the green." And as a child, the last line she heard, and they had slain the Earl O'Mara and laid him on the green. She thought they slayed two people. One was Earl O'Mara, and the other was Lady Mondegreen.
Poor Lady Mondegreen.
Yeah, laid him on the green. So because she heard Lady Mondegreen, it's now called a mondegreen when you mishear a lyric and you swear it says one thing and it turns out it absolutely does not. So in doing some research for this, yes, there are many, many, many famous ones that people know immediately when you bring up this topic.
Well, wait. Hang on a second, Eric. Before we jump in.
Sure.
Let's get hydrated and get ready. Are you ready?
Oh my God. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. On a 3, 2, 1.
There it is.
There it is. Got to have our Once Upon a Coconut before we get going.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes. Eric, today I am going with the coconut and watermelon. What about you?
I have the coconut and pineapple, another one of my favorites. Absolutely love it.
Nice, dude. That's going to get us through this episode. If you to learn more and to shop all of their amazing flavors, go to onceupоnacoconut.com. Eric, let's go.
Let's do it. All right, Mac.
Yeah.
There's one in particular. There's one mondegreen that I feel like everybody knows.
One of my all-time favorites is Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix.
Yep.
The actual lyric, "Excuse me while I kiss the sky."
Kiss the sky. Because when you say it fast, it sounds like something else.
Not "excuse me while I kiss this guy."
Right.
Excuse me while I kiss this guy.
And the reason that one sticks in my head so much, Eric, is because our buddy Scott, who we've grown up with,
Yeah.
he used to sing, "Excuse me while I kiss this guy," and then he'd lean in and try to give you a kiss on the cheek and give you every time.
Every freaking time. Shout out to Scott, you funny bastard. Yep. And I'm sure to this day, if that came on and we were hanging out, dude, he would still do that.
Oh, absolutely. Like
100%.
When we're 80 years old, he's going to be doing that shit.
Yep. We'll be in the retirement home and he'll be like trying to give you a kiss if Hendrix comes on.
That's what we're talking about here. Those misheard lyrics that people have been screwing up for decades.
Exactly.
And then one day you find out what it actually is and you're like, oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Tiny Dancer.
Yes.
By Elton John.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer.
How many of us, instead of "Hold Me Closer, Tiny Dancer," may have sang "Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza"?
I certainly did.
Certainly during that great run in the 80s when Who's the Boss was, on TV.
Oh my God. Taxi? I think it goes even back further, Mac.
Right. You're right. Exactly. I forgot about Taxi.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you learn the actual lyrics and you realize how stupid what you thought they were saying actually is.
Yeah.
Like, why was Creedence Clearwater Revival singing about a bathroom on the right?
There's a bad moon on the right.
They weren't.
They weren't, in fact.
They were singing about a bad moon on the rise. But people heard there's a bathroom on the right. And no, why would they say that?
Why in the world would Manfred Mann in the song "Blinded by the Light" be singing about a douche? Revved up like a douche.
Revved up like a douche.
Wrapped up like a douche under the roller in the night. Blinded by the light.
You know why they wouldn't? Because they're not.
Because that makes zero sense.
The actual lyric is revved up like a deuce.
Yeah.
Another runner in the night. Now, I don't know what they mean by that either. I always thought the lyric was wrapped up like a douche.
Like you're throwing the douche away, so you wrap it up first.
And then I screwed up the second line too, though. Wrapped up like a douche. You know, the runner in the night.
You know, the runner in the night.
So yeah, dude, it's funny. You mentioned Extreme earlier.
Yeah.
Right. So they have, their song, Get the Funk Out.
Great song.
Right. Off the album Porno Graffiti. But in Get the Funk Out, there's a part where Gary Sharon sings, "Not bad for a pasty-faced white boy."
Yeah.
Yeah. And I always thought it was not bad for a basically white boy.
For a basically white boy. I mean, it kind of works.
It kind of works. I don't know how it changes the meaning, but, not bad for a basically white boy.
That's awesome.
At the time, it worked for me. That's what I thought it was.
For a basically white boy. I think everybody can relate because at one point in our life or another, we've all mistaken lyrics for something that they're just not. We mentioned Creedence, we mentioned Hendrix. They actually caught wind at some point in their careers that people were mistaking those lyrics, and they actually would sing the wrong lyrics live as kind of a joke and a wink to the audience. They're like, yeah, we know what you guys think we're saying. So Hendrix would actually get up on stage and sing, "Excuse me while I kiss this guy," and everybody would have a laugh.
Well, that's kind of like what Metallica does now with Master of Puppets.
Right?
Because there's the lyric, James yells, "Fix me." But way back in the day, Charlie Benante from Anthrax didn't know what it meant. And he asked Cliff Burton, the bass player, "What is the lyric?" And Cliff said, "Pancakes."
Pancakes.
So now, whenever Metallica plays a song live as a tribute to Cliff, instead of yelling "Fix me," he yells out "Pancakes."
I love it when artists like that have a sense of humor, man. I mean, come on. You're a gajillionaire. You can loosen up and have some fun at your own expense sometimes. But yeah, Pancakes, man, that's a classic.
Yeah.
You have my all-time favorite one, by the way.
I want to jump in with my daughter, Grace. I've mentioned before many times on this podcast. She's been listening to music since she was in the womb and grew up, listening to AC/DC. And when she was about 5, I caught her walking around the house, and the song is "Rock and Roll Damnation" by AC/DC. Which, we've been playing, recently. And then she's walking around the house, and I hear this little voice going, "Rock and Roll Dalmatian." I'm like, what? Like, what did you say? She's like, "Rock and Roll Dalmatian. It's a song about a dog." I'm like, no. But I don't care. It's just so adorable. Just stick with it.
That is the cutest fucking thing ever, dude. And I'd be a little concerned if at 5 years old, your daughter knew what the word damnation meant.
That is a fair point, Eric.
Yeah, a 5-year-old should know a Dalmatian. They should not know damnation. Not at 5. A good friend of ours, Mary, she was a friend of my wife's. They worked together back in the day, and then, she became a good friend of mine as well. And she is just notorious for butchering song lyrics. But my favorite one of all time that she came up with, and I believe if I'm remembering the story correctly, she was singing it at work, and Chris overheard her and was like, "What did you just say? What were the lyrics to that?" TLC was playing, and Mary started singing, "Don't Go Jason Waterfalls." Don't go Jason Waterfalls. She thought the lyric, "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls," was a guy's name, and his name was Jason Waterfalls, and TLC didn't want him to go.
Jason Waterfalls is a great soap opera character name.
Dude, I actually was thinking porn name.
Either one.
Starring Jason Waterfalls.
Also a good pro wrestling name.
Oh my God, Jason Waterfalls, yes.
So here's one. So for obvious reasons, the song "Return of the Mac" gets a lot of,
I wonder why.
A lot of play in my house.
Yeah.
I told my wife, Lindsay, about this episode, what we were going to do, and she said, "Oh, you've got to do Return of the Mac." I'm like, "Why? It's pretty clear what the lyrics are." She's like, "Oh, no." She used to think so in the chorus, right? It's
Yeah.
You lied to me, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, she thought that Mark Morrison was singing about a girl named Yolanda May. So think about it, Yolanda May.
Oh my God. Dude, I can totally hear it. Oh my God, because he had kind of that Bee Gees delivery, like Yolanda May. I can totally hear that, dude. Yolanda May. Never mentions her anywhere else in the song.
Nope, just a chorus.
That one line. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I love that one.
Here's one of mine, and I distinctly remember, and even when somebody told me that I was singing it wrong, I had just been singing it this way for so many years, even though it makes zero sense. In my childhood brain, it made complete sense. Pink Floyd, when you're doing, a deep dive on this topic, Pink Floyd comes up a lot. I don't know if it's, the British accent and Americans are mishearing lyrics or what, but Pink Floyd comes up a lot. And I actually have a Pink Floyd mondegreen that I sang for years, and it's from Another Brick in the Wall. The lyric is, "No dark sarcasm in the classroom."
No dark sarcasm in the classroom.
Well, when I heard that song at like 8 years old, I didn't know what the hell dark sarcasm meant. What I heard was, no dogs or cats up in the classroom. Like, they didn't want you to bring your pets to school, man.
Which makes sense.
I mean, I suppose, but...
Unless it's show and tell, you don't bring the pets in.
No dogs or cats up in the classroom. Yep. Still to this day, I sometimes sing that just because.
Just because.
Just because.
And now we give this to all of you.
Yes, enjoy. From now on, every time you hear that song, think of me, please.
So my sister, Mandy, who we had on the show once, is another one who just famously butchered lyrics growing up. Like, it was nonstop. But one of my favorites, just because it's so odd, is the Rage Against the Machine song, "Sleep Now in the Fire."
Okay.
She thought it was Streetcar Named Desire.
No way.
I'm like, I didn't realize Rage were like Tennessee Williams fans.
Oh my God. Streetcar Named Desire. I can hear it though.
Yep, it's there.
When you listen to it in your head, that makes sense.
There it is.
That is fantastic, dude. Well, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention this next one. Our good friend Paul from Vintage Marche, I've had him on the show before, good friend. A big Slipknot fan, as we all are. We all kind of discovered Slipknot around the same time and have been huge fans ever since. And I'm not going to lie, man. A lot of extreme metal vocal presentations sometimes are a little hard to understand. You know, so I thank God for, printed lyrics on CD jackets and such. Because otherwise, there'd be a lot of things that I might not know what Corey Taylor was singing, but this is one of my favorites. So it's the song "Liberate" from their first album, and the lyric is "Liberate my madness." Okay, and Paul always thought, and I remember the first time I heard him sing it, I went, "What did you say?" He thought the line was "Little Ripe Bananas." And as silly as that sounds, when you listen to the line and you sing in your head or out loud, "Little Ripe Bananas," it fits. It fits. It could be.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know why Corey Taylor would be singing about Little Ripe Bananas.
And why is he so angry about them?
Right? But yeah, that's a good one, man. Little Ripe Bananas. To the point where we only sing that now that way.
That's the only lyric. Anytime that song comes on, that's it.
We never say "Liberate my madness." It's always "Little Ripe Bananas."
And hey, let's give a shout out to Paul again at Vintage Marche, Tampa Bay's largest monthly vintage market. Check him out at vintagemarche727.com. And if you ever make it to Vintage Marche for one of the markets and you see Paul, walk up to him and sing "Little Ripe Bananas."
And then give him a quick nut shot, just right in the stones.
Yeah, please punch him in the nuts.
I had kind of forgotten. I wanted to circle back real quick because there was one that I discovered kind of last minute, Mac, before we hit record, and I wanted to share it with you because, again, being the big Beatles fan that you are, I kind of discovered this one last second from "Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds." There's a great line. The line is "the girl with kaleidoscope eyes."
Yep.
A girl with kaleidoscope eyes.
Apparently, a lot of people hear "the girl with colitis goes by." Apparently, she has colitis. Kaleidoscope eyes is weird too, but why would they say "the girl with colitis goes by"?
And is that easily identifiable?
Right. Like, how would you know?
And someone walking by, like,
Right. Just at a glance, she has colitis. You wouldn't know that.
Another one that I love that you brought up before we started recording was ELO, Electric Light Orchestra.
Oh my God, yeah.
Right? The song Evil Woman.
Yep.
We both thought it was Medieval Woman.
Because again, they add that weird extra syllable. Instead of saying evil woman, they go, evil woman.
Right.
But it sounds like medieval woman.
But there's the other like big ELO misheard lyric is in Don't Bring Me Down.
Right.
He's not saying Bruce.
He is not saying
He's not saying Bruce. Like who the fuck is Bruce?
Right.
I mean, he's saying Groose, which I don't know what the hell that means.
There is a whole long explanation that I've read and since forgotten. But
Yeah.
there is an explanation, but it didn't stick with me at all.
And I think I've recently, like maybe within the last few years, I saw an interview with Jeff Lynne from ELO, and he's just taken to saying Bruce.
Yes. Yeah, I was going to say, they do that
Yeah.
live. He's like, screw it.
Yeah, screw it. You want to hear Bruce? I'll give you Bruce.
Yep.
All right, Eric, you're going to love this one.
All right.
Okay, and this isn't something I just did as a kid. This followed me into adulthood.
This has got to be good.
Stevie Nicks,
Okay.
Edge of 17.
Great song.
Just like the white-winged dove.
Exactly.
Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing.
I thought it was just like the one-winged dove.
The one-winged dove.
Just a dove flying in a circle.
Holy shit. That's fucking fantastic. The one-winged
The
dove.
one-winged dove that just can't fly straight.
I mean, I hear it. At no point did you go, that makes no fucking sense. Like,
Never.
I love it. It just flies in circles. It can't go.
Yeah. Hey, guys, have you heard the one about the one-winged dove named Lucky?
Well, if
But
he was
no,
missing
it's-
his left wing, he'd be all right.
It is, in fact, a white-winged dove.
Yes, it is a
Yes.
white-winged dove. You totally missed my joke.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said if he was missing his left wing, he'd be all right.
Hey-oh.
But oh, that sucked. That was a horrible joke. The one-winged dove. That might be the best one yet, dude. That's really good. And another one of my favorites, and it's a child's book that came out in 1997 by an author named Vivian Walsh. And the title of the book is Olive, the Other Reindeer. Because apparently in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, a misconstrued lyric of all of the other reindeer, many people hear Olive, the other reindeer. Like there was another reindeer named Olive.
All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names.
And so she actually released a book with that title, which I think is pretty badass.
And honestly, the name Olive isn't all that far out there for one of the reindeer because their names are pretty.
Pretty out there. So yes, there could be an Olive. I mean,
Could
why
be.
not?
Rudolph needs a break. You think he's got a little light up olive on his nose?
Oh my God, that'd be great. Green with a little red dot in the middle. Doing research for the show, I went to Google and I just typed in, examples of mondegreens, and I found this great Reddit thread, and people were posting, some of the things that they thought songs said. Reddit user Hypertweeter always thought that the Dobie Gray song was actually singing, instead of "Give me the Beat Boys to free my soul, I want to get lost in your rock and roll," "Give me the Beach Boys to free my soul."
Give me some damn Beach Boys.
Right? I mean, who doesn't love the Beach Boys? Another one, it was the Andoran posted, at the Christmas service we went to as kids, the organist for decades was named Edna Partridge. So naturally they sang Edna Partridge in a pear tree. Like picture like 8-year-old you. Like you
Yeah.
can totally hear yourself doing that,
100%.
right?
Yeah.
D-Tech on Reddit posted in a similar vein, "Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree" by Brenda Lee was "Later we'll have some fucking pie."
I'm pretty sure it's pumpkin pie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is too. But again, think
I
about
can-
it. You can hear it. Again, another Pink Floyd reference. FE203 man, if I'm saying that right, on Reddit. "No Dukes of Hazzard in the classroom."
Ooh.
Instead of "no dark sarcasm," whereas I thought it was "no dogs and cats." It was "no Dukes of Hazzard in the classroom." Different Pair 7016 on Reddit. This is fantastic. 2 examples from Credence. "Who'll Stop Lorraine?" And have you ever seen Lorraine?
We'll stop Lorraine. She's out of control. Who's gonna
Right? Who's going to
step up
stop her? And have you ever seen Lorraine? So then also this very popular song by Johnny Nash, I Can See Clearly. I can see clearly now Lorraine is gone. So Lorraine is very popular.
Lorraine is just
Oh, Lorraine.
Oh, poor Lorraine.
So anyway, that's our new favorite word, mondegreen.
Mondegreen.
Do yourself a favor, Google it, go down the rabbit hole. It's so much fun. And again, like I said, there's books on this topic, but hit us up in comments if some
please.
of your examples, things that you thought a song was singing and they just weren't. Turns out later you were wrong.
Whether it's on social media, it's on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, like hit us in the comments. Let us know some of your favorites.
Yeah, for sure.
So speaking of listeners and people that follow us on social media, we wanted to do a special, a little bit deeper edition of our shout outs, make it a little bit more of a listener appreciation, because lately, the comments we've been getting both on social and on platforms like Spotify just have been incredible. And it's the end of the year. Everybody's celebrating. We want to celebrate the people that are actually listening to the show and to paying attention to what we're doing on social media, on TikTok and YouTube, and just leaving us great stuff.
Yeah, interacting with us. We love it.
Our last full-length episode was on cover songs.
Yeah.
And, that's a topic that music fans are all passionate about. Everyone wants to share a favorite cover song.
Yeah, it seems like when the most feedback we get is when we do the covers episode. So it definitely resonates with people, and it gets people talking. So we appreciate that. Thanks for reaching out.
Yeah, for sure. So Eric, I know you will appreciate this one just from TikTok.
Yeah.
There's a user named Jeff. His handle is at Hello There Studios.
Okay.
And he recommended Gimme Shelter, the Rolling Stones song, but done by Sisters of Mercy.
Oh, dude, that's a really,
I went
really
and checked
good
that
one.
out, and it's heavy, it's dark, it's wonderful. It's really, really well done.
Nice. Yeah, that's a great one, man. Again, perfect example. I mean, there's so many amazing cover songs out there. It's almost impossible to remember them all, at any given moment. Sometimes it takes somebody to remind you, oh, hey, this one exists, man.
Another TikTok user, Kelly Crew Dad, told me to check out Seek and Destroy, covered by Testament.
Dude, it's so weird. I just literally listened to this yesterday. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is, dude. I like you said, I was just driving around the other day and had Sirius XM on, and it came on after this recommendation. I, of course, turned it way up, and I was like, oh my God, it's just a great version of that song.
Yeah, it's from, I forget the name of the record, but it's a Metallica tribute record, basically. And all these bands are doing Metallica songs. And Testament's version of Seek and Destroy is just sick. So good.
Killer.
Yep.
Another recommendation from LFM80. Ready, Derek? This one's going to blow your mind.
Okay.
Remember the Cardigans?
Love Fool. I do remember the Cardigans.
Me,
yeah,
me.
dude. She was adorable. Great voice, too.
Iron Man.
Oh, my God.
Dude, they do a version of the Cardigans cover Iron Man.
I don't recall if I've ever actually heard it, but I remember hearing of its existence. So now I got to go back and see if I have heard it. That's amazing.
Dude.
That pretty, dainty voice that just oh my God, singing Iron Man. Dude, it's got to be amazing.
And TikTok user Stumpy Meadows.
Great name.
Turned us on to a cover of Wild Horses by the Sundays.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Really good cover.
Nice.
And then this is a great one that I wasn't too familiar with, but Eric, you probably are. Kyle G on TikTok turned us on to Chris Cornell's version of Billie Jean by Michael Jackson.
Dude, it'll give you chills, man. And it's just acoustic. I believe there's no other orchestration. It's just him and an acoustic guitar, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And just his voice, it's slowed down. It's just so good.
Yeah. So, definitely thanks to everybody on TikTok for those great recommendations.
Yes.
And then we had a great comment from one of our loyal listeners, Justin from Connecticut. Turned me on to Me First and the Gimme Gimmes.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, which I wasn't that familiar with. I'd heard of them, but I hadn't ever dug into them. But Justin turned me on to them, man. And Eric, I mean, you've seen them.
I did actually. I was not familiar with them either. And then in 2016, I went to, my beautiful wife took me to Riot Fest in Chicago for my birthday to see the Misfits reunion, which that alone, if I'd only seen one band that entire weekend, was worth it. But I got to see Me First and the Gimme Gimmes, and I was not familiar with them. And Chris actually was. And she's like, oh, yeah, I know it's this band, and one of the guys from Foo Fighters is in it, and check them out. Oh, my God, dude, so much fun. They do these, like, punk ska, like, versions of popular songs, and, they're so great.
And then talking about all of our subscribers on YouTube, we're getting some great comments coming in. Doesn't matter the genre of music we post about, the comments just come rolling in. So people are really feeling what we're doing and the concept of the mixtape, you know, whether it's heavy metal, 80s music, Motown, punk, classic rock or hip hop. People are just more than happy to share their love of the music and personal stories that come along with some of these songs. You know, their first concerts, their first albums, again, their favorite covers. So we see it coming in, and social media can be, you know, such a negative place sometimes. Sure. And every once in a while, you know, maybe we might get something negative, but it's so rare. It's 99% people just sharing their love for music. So just got to say thanks to everybody out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've said that so many times on this show, how just like music is such a great equalizer, man. People from all walks of life, you know, can come together over their love of music. You may disagree on so many other things in life, as we see every day in the media, but you know, music, man, mutual love of a band, and dude, you can be friends, you can have a conversation, you can, you know, reminisce and tell stories, and it's just the world needs music now more than ever, and again, it's because it can bring people together like virtually nothing else can.
Amen, dude.
So keep those comments coming. We love it.
Yes, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And let's shout out some, like we typically do, some new and returning listeners in locations around the world.
You know I love it.
Oh, I'm going to butcher a couple of these. All right, we'll start with Patna, India.
Awesome.
General Santos in the Philippines. Willenhall in the UK. Canacine in Mexico.
I'm not familiar with that.
And then in France, I'm going to say Lille.
Sure. Sounds French to me.
Okay. I got to take a breath before I try this
is
one.
going to be a good one.
Nagyvenyem in Hungary.
Good job. That could be so wrong. I would have no idea.
I know. I'm sure I just really fucked that up. But let's move on.
This next one's tough.
The next one. Indianapolis, Indiana. New Orleans, Louisiana. Brooklyn, New York. Los Angeles, California. Jacksonville, Florida. Norwalk, Connecticut. Silver Spring, Maryland. Louisville, Kentucky. Roanoke, Virginia. Kissimmee, Florida. And Beckett, Massachusetts.
Oh, yeah. Beckett, Mass. What's up, Beckett?
Yeah, we know who that's for. What up, Johnny Idol?
Well, dude, that was fun, man. Again, thank you. It's our last show of the year, our last full-length show of the year. And again, we just wanted to take a minute and thank all of you, everybody who's listened, who has sent us comments, who sent us emails, all of those things. We so appreciate it. If nobody's listening, we have no point to do this. So even if there's 2 people out there loving it, we're going to keep doing it. So thank you for everything and all of your feedback. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, you said it perfectly, man. Can't thank everybody enough.
Absolutely. All right. Well, happy holidays to everybody. We will be talking to you again on our next full-length episode in 2026. Until then, I hope that you all have an amazing holiday season. Be safe, be healthy, enjoy each other's company, enjoy good music, and we will be talking to you really soon. Once again, it's the Greatest Mixtape Podcast. I'm Eric.
And I am Matt.
Talk to you soon.